Oh yeah. I don't feel the quiet nights. I don't chase the city lights. Silence talks, she knows my name. Loneliness don't feel like pain. Crowded rooms make me feel small. Too many voices, I hear none at all. But in the dark I feel complete. Just me, my mind, and empty streets. I don't need noise to feel alive. I don't need airs to survive. My peace lives in empty space. In quiet thoughts I find my place. I don't run from being alone, 'cause alone is my home. No fake love, no forced smiles, just calm in the chaos of my mind. I don't beg for company, I choose my own energy. The world feels loud, but I stay calm, 'cause alone, alone is my home. Alone is my home. Silent throne. Alone is my home. Peace in the unknown. No mask, no need to pretend. No broken hearts to try to mend. I don't need crowds to feel whole. I feel complete inside my soul. They say loneliness is cold, but mine feels quiet, deep, and bold. It's not empty, it's my space, a safe place I can't replace. I don't fear my own voice. Silence is my favorite noise. While they drown in crowded pain, I walk free in quiet rain. I don't run from being alone, 'cause alone is my home. No fake love, no forced smiles, just calm in the chaos of my mind. I don't beg for company, I choose my own energy. The world feels loud, but I stay calm, 'cause alone, alone is my home. If I disappear tonight, don't search for me in the lights. I'm not lost, I'm not alone. I'm just home in my own in my own zone. Lights low, sweat on the walls. Truth don't whisper no more, it screams. Got pain in my pocket, got truth in my bones. Every promise I trusted turned into stones. I walk with the ghosts of the nights I survived. Heart full of scars, but I'm still alive. it feel the same damn pain. My shadow talks back, says, boy, don't run. This war inside you ain't never done. I got blood on the strings of my broken guitar. Truth in my voice, wounds in my heart. I scream for freedom, I whisper my fear. Some nights I'm a king, some nights disappear, yeah. Some nights I'm a king, some nights disappear. Howling guitar, why you still here? 'Cause I ain't dead, dead. I drank with the demons, I danced with the law, lost all my angels in a back alley war. Mama said, son, don't trust that fire. But the only thing living in me is desire. I tried being clean, tried being good, but survival don't live in a holy neighborhood. I got blood on the strings of my broken guitar. Truth in my voice, wounds in my heart. I find my past in a ballroom prayer. I love too hard and I don't fight fair. Yeah. Too hard, and I don't fight fair. This ain't no radio blues, this ain't no clean pain. There's that midnight, no money, no mercy, no name. There's that don't call God, he blocked my number blues. This survival music, baby, this truth with a bruise, yeah. Blood on the strings, my screams. Life hit me hard, but I still got a dream. Yeah, hands full of scars, soul full of fight. I lose every day, but I win every night. If I fall standing. If I bleed loud. If I die honest. Back when the street had a heartbeat sound, barefoot dreams on this broken ground. No gold chains, no borrowed pride, just a blue old door and a place to hide. Mama's radio, vinyl cries, midnight prayers, and firefly skies. We were kings with nothing to lose, back when the sky was blue. Now the lights are bright, but the souls are cold. Everything shines, but nothing feels gold. We got more, but we fear less too. Tell me, what the hell did we do? 'Cause back then life felt true. Laughs were real. sky was blue. Back when the sky was blue, back when the sky was blue. Now the world moves fast, no time to breathe. Digital hearts don't really feel. Fake smiles, rented fame, everybody's running from their name. We sold our souls for a little shine, traded peace for a social sign. Lost our roots, lost our youth, chasing ghosts in expensive shoes. Old photos hit me like a drug. Memories burn, but I'm still in love with a time that I can't undo. Back when the sky was blue, 'cause back then life felt true. Broken shoes, but a golden view. Now we're free, but locked inside, with heavy hearts and empty pride. If I could go back just one night to that blue door and yellow light, I'd stay there forever too. Back when the sky was blue. Back when the sky was blue. Back when the sky was back when the sky was blue. Sunrise go on tired eyes, dust and love in the midnight sky. Barefoot souls in rhythm rain, feel the fire inside our veins. Bassline rolling through the ground, hearts beat loud with the festival sound. Every face a burning flame, every soul the same old name. No trace left on our mind, we leave the broken past behind. When the rhythm hits our bones, we forget the why we know. We rise, we burn, we feel alive. Electric freedom in our eyes. Hands up high, don't let it go. Let the music and open hearts. Strangers feel like long lost parts. One deep breath, one pure sound. We are found in being lost and found. Broken dreams turn into light. Scars become the star of tonight. Every shadow fades away. In the rhythm we all stay. No fear lives in this space. Only truth in every face. When the beat becomes our breath, we outdance our past regrets. We rise, we burst, we feel alive. Electric freedom in our lives. Hands up high, don't let it go. Let the music take control. We rise, we fall, we lose our fear. This moment's all that matters here. No rules, no lies, no shame. We dance in electric flame. When the lights fall from the sky, we'll remember who we are. Not a crowd, a living dream. One heart, one pulse, one team. Yeah. Turn the lights down. Turn the fear up. Let the truth bleed. Yeah. I was born in the static of a broken prayer. Mama cried hope, Daddy drank despair. Street taught lessons with a loaded hand. You either learn to bleed or you learn to stand. I learned to stand. Every scar got a story. Every lie got a face. Every love I trusted left a bitter taste. My past keep knocking like it owned my soul. But I changed the locks and I took control. The devil don't own me. The pain don't rule me. My past ain't chained me. My fear can't move me. I walk through fire like it feel like home. Yeah, I bleed real hard, but I stand alone. Who you belong to? Who you belong to? I belong to the truth. I slept in silence, woke up in war, lost my peace in a liquor store. Friends turned shadows, love turned fake. Had to break myself just to reshape. Ain't no savior coming, ain't no hand to hold. Sometimes tomorrow is the bravest soul. The devil don't own me. The dark don't blind me. The past can't find me. The fear can't mind me. I ain't your victim. I ain't your throne. I walk this hell on my own backbone. They told me, be quiet, be normal, behave. But silence never saved me, and fear never made me brave. So I chose the noise, I chose the truth, I chose the scarred road instead of the youth. The devil don't own me, chain don't rule me, life don't break me, world don't use me. If I fall, I'll rise, if I lose, I'll learn, if I burn in hell, I'm the fire that burns. I don't belong to fear, I don't belong to lies, I don't belong to hell, I belong to my life. 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 Turn the lights down. Turn the lights down. Turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, my life. I belong to my life. I belong to my life. I belong to my life. Turn the lights down. Turn the lights. I belong to my life. I belong to my life. I belong to my life. I belong to life. Yeah. Hey! Listen. And silk on my back, chrome on my ride, big house on the hill, empty inside. Friends everywhere when the drinks were free. Funny how quiet rich rooms can be. Bought every dream they put on display, but none of them stayed till the light of day. They told me more makes it better. Nobody told me it gets lonely faster. Go, don't laugh back when you crack a smile. Money don't hold you in the dead of night. I had everything stacked high as the sky, but rich don't mean happy. I learned that in time. Diamonds talk loud, truth stay low. Paid for the party, paid for the show. Faces change when I said no. feel your pain, won't say your name when you go insane. I'd trade every zero, every sign for one honest morning and a little peace of mind. Money's loud, but it don't listen. And happiness, they don't come with a receipt. They call it order, but it feels like a cage. They call it safety, but it smells like fear. Chains on the mind, 9 to 5, soul on the line. Smile for the camera, bleed in the dark. They sell you a dream with a barcode mark. Gold on the screen, dust in the hand. Kings in the towers, slaves in the land. They teach obedience, call it respect. They print your future, then call it correct. Every law got a shadow side. Every truth comes sterilized. They don't need guns when fear is free. Best prison is the one you can't see. This is a perfectly broken system. Clean on the surface, rotten within. They call it order, we call it control. They own the rules, yeah. They sell your soul, yeah. Yeah. They sell your soul. Screens in your pocket, lies in your feed. They shape your mind while you scroll and bleed. Trending pain, sponsored hate, they monetize your faith. Freedom branded, truth for sale, justice wears a blindfold veil. They teach you to fight each other first, so nobody looks at who holds the purse. If you're angry, good, that means you're still alive. That means the system failed to numb you. This is a perfectly broken system. Holy words, dirty mission. They preach peace, they sell the war. They build the cage, then sell the door. They sell the door. We don't need new chains, we got new screens. Digital gods and plastic dreams. Old kings dead, new ones rise. Same control. but they don't own us.
City lights, velvet nights, wine on lips, neon signs, barefoot dreams on golden sand. Life feels good in my open hands. Slow smoke, deep bass sound, heartbeat sinks with the underground. Every breath feels like a gift, every moment makes me drift. I don't rush, I don't hide, I let the feeling be my guide. No tomorrow, no regrets, only now is what I get. I taste the world, I feel the fire, living slow but rising higher. Every sense is wide awake, every breath is mine to take. No chains on my soul tonight, I'm drinking life in neon light. If this is sin, I'm blessed somehow, 'cause I'm living skin, summer rain, sweet perfume, no more pain. Golden hours, purple skies, truth in touch, no more lies. Midnight talks, ocean air, freedom flowing everywhere. No control, no disguise, just real hearts and open eyes. No guilt in my desire, my soul dances in the fire. I don't waste another day, living life the real way. I taste the world, I feel the fire, living slow but rising higher. Every sense is wide awake, every breath is mine to take. No chains on my soul tonight, I'm drinking life in neon light. If this is sin, I'm blessed somehow, 'cause I'm living song. I know I'm right where I belong. No fear, no past, no vow, just me, the world, and now. poetic rain. Say my name through electric pain. We were ghosts in a laser glow. Too much love, nowhere to go. Eyes like fire, your touch like cold. Young hearts growing old. My pulse sinks with the baseline low. Your shadow dancing on my soul. I try to run, I try to hide, but your frequency inside my mind. I'm lost in your midnight frequency. Your love like a drug in my bloodstream. We break, we crash, we burn so clean. Dark romance in the digital dream. Midnight frequency. Midnight frequency. Yeah, my midnight frequency. Yeah, we talking looks, we moving light. Truth get lost in your neon eye. Every kiss feel like a sin, but I dive back in again. Your love heavy like a loaded gun, but I chase it when I should run. We don't heal, we just repeat. Same old story, different beat. Yeah. Club lights turning into flames. Every face feeling the same. Hands up high, but hearts empty. Only real thing is a memory. I'm lost in your midnight frequency. Your love like a drug in my bloodstream. We break, we crash, we burn so clean. Dark romance in a digital dream. Midnight frequency. Midnight frequency. Yeah, you're my midnight frequency. Some love's healed, some love's on you, some love's free you, some love's control you. This one consumes you. Midnight frequency in my veins, in my soul, in my brain. Midnight frequency. If I disappear tonight, follow the baseline. That's where I'll be. They got the world, but they don't got peace. They sleep in towers made of glass and gold. Silk on the skin, but their hearts feel cold. Private jets, empty nights, diamonds shine, but kill the light. Champagne laughs, designer pain, smiles of hers, nothing real remain. They buy the world, but lose their their soul. Luxury got a heavy toll. Money talks but it never listens. Gold chains, still chains in different systems. They own the city, they own the sky, but they can't buy a real goodbye. They live in a golden cage, rich but locked away. Everything's theirs, but freedom's not for sale. They got power, they got fame, but peace don't know their name. Yeah, they're rich in the bank, but poor in the soul they became. Yeah. Guards at the door, cameras inside. Trust is dead, love is high. Every friend got a price tag. Every hug feel like a contract. They fly the world, they don't belong. Every mansion feel like a wrong. They call it success, call it a dream, but they drown in everything they see. Freedom ain't money, freedom ain't power. Freedom is sleep without fear and silence without noise. They live in a golden cage, soft chains, pretty pain. They got the throne, but they lost the way. They own the land, they own the stage, but they're prisoners of their name. Yeah, they're rich in the bank, but poor in the soul they became. When you got everything, nothing feels real. When you buy all the love, nothing can heal. Golden cage, diamond walls, invisible chains, silent foes. They can't buy noise, they can't buy fame, but they can't buy a life without chains. Golden cage, velvet hell, heaven for show, prison cell. They got the world, they got control, but they don't got a free soul. You don't need more money, you need more life. Neon lights, cold smoke, dead dreams in the alley. Yeah. Welcome to the graveyard. Neon bleeding on the sidewalk skin, cold rain washing my old sins. City got a heart beating made of lies. Every love here learns how to die. I sold my hope for a midnight ride, traded my soul for a baseline high. Eyes like fire but the touch like frost. Every wind here started with a loss. Pulse in my veins like a loaded gun. Darkness whisper, you're not the one. But the bass say move, the ghosts say stay. I live in the night, I ride in the day. neon rain. Bleed to the rhythm of electric pain. Love me dirty, break me slow. This dark city, my only home. Neon graveyard, neon graveyard blues. Yeah, neon graveyard blues. Yeah, liquor in my bloodstream, static in my mind. Heart on repeat, stuck in rewind. Friends turn fake when the lights go low. Everybody real till the money show. I pray in clubs, I sin in church. I heal my pain with a midnight curse. True got a price and I'm always broke, so I buy my peace with another smoke. Hands in the air, but souls on the floor. Everybody dancing but begging for more. Eyes wide open but nobody see. Whole damn club just a mirror of me. Dance with my demons in the neon rain. Bleed to the rhythm of electric pain. Touch me toxic, love me cruel. Broken hearts in a neon pool. Neon graveyard. They don't cry here, we just move. Yeah. There's a ritual, there's a church for the lost, a temple for the broken, a baptism in bass, a confession in smoke. We don't heal here, we survive. Bury me in light. Play the bassline loud, so I don't hear my thoughts. Oh! Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. We were broke, but we were breathing. Love was loud, but our pockets bleeding. Cold nights, warm skin, cheap wine, but your heart was never really mine. I gave you truth, I gave you soul. You wanted diamonds, fame and control. I built you dreams from broken bones. You wanted crowns and shiny thrones. You said love don't pay the bills, said feelings don't give you thrills. I saw the lie behind your smile. You were already gone for your diamond eyes. Private jets, fake friends, fake life, but I was the only one who loved you right. You traded nights for champagne days, my real heart for a rich man's name. I hope that money keeps you warm when you're alone in your perfect storm. You wanted more than I could give, a plastic dream, a borrowed life. I gave you love, you gave me scars. Now you're riding tush, 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 lost life. She chose a Monday over my soul, chose a mansion over our home. She sold our love for a richer life, left me broke with a broken mind. She chose a Monday, not the man, chose a future I couldn't have. Now I'm rich in pain, poor in trust. She chose the money and left me dust. One day that money won't hug you back, won't heal your heart when it cracks. You remember what we had, but I'll be gone, and you'll be sad.
There's a street where the lights don't sleep, and the shadows know your man. This is his story. Yeah. He was born in a room with a broken door, rain on the roof, blood on the floor. Mama cried prayers in an empty air. Daddy disappeared, nobody cared. He learned how to fight before how to read, learned how to bleed before how to dream. Only friend was a second-hand radio, old blue songs in a dying glow. He said, boy, the world don't wait for you. He said, world never waited anyway. So he packed his pain in a midnight bag and walked where the blue lights stayed. Under the blue light, he lost his name. Under the blue light, he found a flame. City tried to break him, life tried to bend him, but he learned how to stand in the rain, yeah. He learned how to stand in the rain, yeah. He met a girl with a broken smile, eyes full of heaven, hands full of lies. They shared one dream and a cigarette, promised forever they both would forget. One night sirens, red and blue, wrong place, wrong time, wrong truth. She cried his name in a Chujoy street while he bled out on concrete. They say every man got two deaths.
One when the heart stops. One when the world forgets his name. This was his second.
Under the blue light, he lost his breath. Under the blue light, he cheated death. City took his body, night took his soul. But the story still remains, yeah. The story still remains. If you hear old blues on the midnight train, if you see a man walking in the rain, if a shadow sings with a broken voice, that's him. That's the man under the blue light.
That's a man under the blue light. If you hear old blues on the midnight train,
If you hear old blues on a midnight train, if you see a man walking in the rain, if a shadow sings with a broken voice, that's him. That's the man under the blue. That's the man under the blue light.
everybody's smiling. Nobody real. They shake my hand, they say my name. Smile so wide, but it all feels fake. Drink in my glass, poison in their tongue. Say my brother, but they load the gun. I say love, I say war. They clap for you, then lock the door. Talk loyalty, living lies. Whole damn world in disguise. Plastic faces, paper souls, silver tongues, empty goals. They kiss your cheek, they say your name. Oh, same fake smile, different game. Yeah, same fake smile, different game. They pray in public, sin in the dark. Call it business, call it smart. Share your secrets, trade your pain. Turn your life into their game. They don't hate you, they need you till they replace you. Plastic faces, hollow Plastic faces, broken trust, fake gold crowns, paper dust. No more smiles, no more games. I see the mask, I know the names. Yeah, I see the mask, I know the names. I don't fear enemies, I fear fake friends. Sun sets fire on our skin, dust in the air, let it in. Barefoot hearts on open ground, feel the bass, feel the sound. Neon flags in summer wind, we don't care where we've been. Hands up high, broken chains, freedom running through our veins. No past, no fear, no lies tonight. Only rhythm, only light. When the beat drops, we unite. Lost in love, lost in light. We are wild souls in the night, burning hearts in neon light. Hands up high, lose control. Feel the bass inside your soul. Wild souls, no rules, no fear. This moment's all we got right here. We don't fall, we don't lose. We rise together. Wild soul blues. Drop. Hey, hey, hey. Wild souls, wild souls. Hey, hey, hey. Feel it, lose control. Hey, hey. Wild souls, wild souls. Hey, hey. Let it go, let it go. Painted faces, open minds, lost in space, lost in time. Crowds move like a living sea. One heartbeat, you and me. Broken past, new tonight. Scars turn into dancing light. Every pain becomes a sound. Every soul is festival bound. No walls, no names, no disguise. Only truth in your eyes. When the rhythm takes control, we become one single soul. We are wild souls in the night, burning hearts in neon light. Hands up high, lose control. Feel the bass inside your soul. Wild souls, no rules, no fear. This moment's all we got right here. We don't fall, we don't lose. We rise together. Wild soul blues. flame, different faces, one same name.